Interesting. We have the ability to build sparks because I have the DLCs installed. Because I'm going to play the expansion pack with the DLCs. We're going to see how that goes. And do that for you guys. Oh, my soldiers are pigeons. It's interesting. Right. I'm going to start training Sephirim in the ways of... Man, that day turned right back around. This day is suddenly great again.
Ogbomo show.
Thanks for 3 months, Blazar. Thank you very much. Ogbomo show to you as well. Apparently today is 3 months for me as a person who can have Twitch subscribers. So that's cool, I think. Blazar has leveled up to Black Hat. Should having like the Black Hat allow you to cast certain spells or something like that? I don't know. We could do that. We could probably. I'm pretty sure I could do that. Ooh, it would take a lot of coding and stuff. What sort of spells should you be allowed? Like share a link in chat? We have Void Rift. Alright, unfortunately I'm probably not going to have enough time to actually cast Void Rift before the expansion releases. The schedule for today is we play a couple of missions here, we go over to Llama Chomp's stream, and he shows off some more of the Chosen for me. Just, you know, shares some of the changes and things like that. And then I go have dinner, and put my stream back up afterward, and we play some of the new game, The War of the Chosen. Did I manage to reach the goal? Still going, Alarnus. And we're not quite there. We have 1126 of the 1500 goal right now. I should put that on. There you go. That's back on screen. And I also have about 230 donations, which are not included in that. So we're about 150 short right now. I'm going to keep pushing the charity all of today and all of tonight with the War of Chosen stream, raising money for the International Medical Corps. They do great jobs setting up health infrastructure in regions which need it, and in particular, they emphasize mental health infrastructure, which I think is incredible. Some regions just could really use, you know, some education for general practitioners on how to diagnose mental illness and how to treat them and stuff like that, and this is a thing that the International Medical Corps is prioritizing. What do I think about frost bombs? That they are silly. Do bits apply? Yeah, so what I'm doing with that stuff is I'm collecting it all up at the end and making a lump donation to the charity. Under my name. Go get some now? Probably not. Probably still incoming. Well, it doesn't do anything though. But on the other hand, neither does get some. Interesting. Alright, our Psi operatives are going to be slightly better at critting with their ballistic SMGs. Good news. Thank you very much, Fictitious. Is that is there still a deal on for bits where you can get 2,000 bits at like a no transaction fee exchange rate? They had that going for a while, but I'm not sure if it's still there. Thank you so much, Fictitious, for your support. It's $250 on the side. On the side. Down low. We're dealing We're dealing under the table right now. I really want to play a supply raid and really don't want to play a smash and grab. I don't know, the smash and grab is like in all ways a more interesting mission, but the supply raid is something that I don't get to play that much, so that's worth something. That's not how this works. Why? What? Why? Someday I'll work out why this happens. Because this was very light, and then I infiltrated it, and it became light. And that's not how the infiltration system's meant to work. Oh well, let's play a light supply raid. That's what I expected it to be anyway, and I think we'll absolutely wipe the floor with it. First time buyers get 27% discount.
Tipped us to an Advent transport they managed to disable when it passed through as part of a larger convoy. Advent security forces are already moving to gather their assets, but we've got a shot at finding something valuable here. We'll have to secure the area, recover the gear, and eliminate any enemy resistance.
Thanks for the follow, Hush Puppy. Germans have humor, Bobo. It's just a different sort of humor from what some other people have. I think humor is largely dependent on how the language you speak functions, and the German language speaks quite a lot differently from the English language. So I think like humor doesn't translate very well from German to English. But I also think that German people are very funny. I just don't understand why a lot of the time. That's been my experience with German people anyway. Alright. Playing a supply raid.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's see what happens.
Got it covered. Good to go.
You now have mechs in mid-May. You don't know what you're doing anymore. Chandra Magic, you have mechs in mid-May. It doesn't matter. Build Marauders, build Shoguns, build Pathfinders. And kill things with their very large guns.
Moving on target location.
Moving on target location.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Holy shit, look at how many hit points that guy has.
No need to ask twice.
It's the guy in Warden armor. You can probably tell from his Warden armor if you look at the model and cross your eyes. Yeah.
Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Enemy activity.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the hair exactly. A lad would have to speak to that.
The Advent captain would serve our purposes nicely, if it can be disabled.
Really, Tigan? Tell me more.
I'm on the move. Moving.
It's okay, a lad.
I've got my eyes on.
The mod changing the portraits, like, that's not even the pigeons mod. That's actually the portrait mod is, you know, actually taking photos of your soldiers on the battlefield. So...
Confirmed.
I was gonna, like, no-lance these guys and kill them all. That was basically my thought here.
I pierce all. We're busted.
You should do it, Black Dove. Don't listen to chat. Don't listen to chat. Activate everything at once anytime you have the opportunity to. Still have multiple soldiers with lots of actions. I'm gonna stasis the officer, soulfire the sentry, overwatch the specialist and shinobi.
Your mind is your weakness.
Pigeons and doves are different names for the same bird. Well, doves are white pigeons, basically. You can skulljack a stasis gun.
That's affirmative.
Huh.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
Seems wrong. When's pigeon voice pack? Man, let me tell you. Let me tell you about all the time I have to spend recording voiceovers.
Adjusting EM.
Insanity was always like that, Iron Snail. And yeah, it's very good. It's one of the sort of keystone things the Psyoperative does. It gets a low chance to hit, though, against late game enemies. See, 33%. This guy actually has Schism, so it'll deal damage if it hits. Cool.
I got it, right? There's something here.
And I can do that every single turn. Elite officer is disoriented, ruptured, and killed. Loot has dropped. Poor guy. It wasn't his day.
Moving out. It's not explosive or anything, right?
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area. Overwatch.
Psyoperatives got tweaked up quite a lot to justify the cost of investing in them.
I'm on it.
I actually still think that they're not a very good investment, despite the fact that I'm like in the process of winning a campaign almost entirely on the strength of, you know, them as a class.
Moving.
Going for Psyoperatives in this campaign made my early game very awkward, and
Trusting you here.
they're not really meaningfully stronger than the other things I could be doing right now.
On Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Covering now.
Like, I can beat a light mission in August with most strategies that do anything strong at all.
Position now.
Biso in DD gun. Besoin Daddy. Thanks for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot.
Heading to that location. Not a problem.
Got it.
Overwatch.
Doing different stuff every single day is so much harder than doing the same thing every day. Can you guys relate to that? Like, just showing up and playing the same game every day, each day of the week for 5 hours is really not that difficult. But organizing collaborations and things with different people and then playing different games that you have to install and make sure they're not bugging out and stuff, and raising money for charity. Oh! I'm sort of sleepy, is sort of the long and short of what I'm saying. Sub badge keeps on appearing like a parrot with its beak open. I can't quite see that, but I think I can sort of see where it's coming from at least. Yeah, 1 pod, 2 pods, plus another pod and a half maybe somewhere else on the map. I think I'm hearing a different mech from that one. Oh, we're fighting. Okay. I enjoyed the attempt, at least, to take a pistol Overwatch there. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. They'll be on yellow alert now. Okay, we got a little bit lucky on actions, I guess. It's a big pod, too. This is a map edge. It was hard to expect that there would be guys there. Where's my specialist at? I think I'll be stasising this mech and trying to grab that one. We need breasts to hit a shot. Yikes. Yikes. Giving up a nuance to move him over. Or a shred gun, maybe. Yeah, it seems like a better action. So I'm gonna clutch shot here. If Psyops are faster to train, would they be worth it? It's so hard to like make sensible claims about the balance of Psyoperatives because the system by which you get them is so much different from the system by which you get other classes. So I don't, like, maybe they're balanced right now, but like a campaign where you get them is going to look like this instead of like your other campaigns would look. No. I don't really know. No idea. We just have to roll well.
Let's take it.
See how this goes. Thingy was acting up earlier because of the red shirt. Oh, my green screen? Perhaps. Probably. Maybe, I don't know. Could draw the curtains and the light would be a little bit better for it. Pretty sure that we win now. Just gonna pull another pod, right? Oh, that's an entire Andromedon. Okay. Well, that was a little unexpected. So we didn't quite win yet. We're going to need... Oh, you don't have a shred gun? Oh, man. Interesting times here at XCOM. Doesn't quite reach. I mean, we could stasis a lot. Stasis, insanity. 4 actions left. Shinobi could go... Alright, well look, this is happening, right? Let's start with this. Pretty sure that that's happening. And if that's happened, it's very tempting to put the Shinobi somewhere where we can finish those kills. Which leaves 2 Psyoperatives to deal with, a couple of mechs, and a snake. We actually have Fortress on both of these, so if we put them next to each other, the mechs I think are irrelevant. They're already next to each other. Does everybody have Fortress? basically. Wow. I'm gonna mind merge a guy in war armor and see what happens.
This may be painful. It's dead. It has to be dead. You should see this. Shields up.
Alright, I'm not 1000% confident here, but I'm hoping the AI will cooperate and missile me. And I'm hedging with mind merges a little bit. I think as long as we survive this turn, we'll be fine. I really like specialists and assaults. Do I think they need nerfs? Eh. I don't care that much about class trees, honestly. Whatever. They're all fine. Saban, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's an odd thing to say after spending all those hours making class tree reviews.
If you say so.
But it's my actual opinion.
Got eyes on you.
Alright, that's nice. So what do we do? Just gonna do that. Yo, geez.
Armor still holding.
He jumps. Wait, I have like whirlwind or something? Okay. Well, good for you. You're already standing the place I want you to stand. Continue standing there. Maybe I should have killed the shield bearer. He's just gonna like give people shields and then die next turn though. So whatever.
I'm under fire.
Why did he try to butt him with a rifle? It's not how you do this. Good. I am immune to explosives. Nerd. Ah. Good miss though. Game's starting to freak out a little bit, I think. They're not really respecting the mech right now. Oh, that gun shoots pigeons. Wait, their guns shoot pigeons? Interesting. We just get acided? Thought our specialist was getting acid bombed there. Okay, so the game struggled to render that turn, but basically everything was good for us. Including a couple of scary moments where enemies decided to miss instead of hit. I'm gonna put Vader here and throw Nuance into the robots.
Where will you run?
That's a follow. I don't know if that's JK Nox or J Nox, because like it could be a silent K, you know? I'll try not to be too stressed out about that. He's actually really hard to kill still, that stun lancer. I mean, there are like 5 different ways to kill him, but we have to actually use a real action to do it. That's all I'm saying. Interesting. Go for the small intel cache. Thank you very much. Hey, Juvie. A lad was in charge of bringing the pigeons under XCOM's wing. Isn't that Dromedon out here somewhere? Just double moved last turn.
I'm trusting you here. Close quarters.
You can just juggle stasis on it forever once we get to that part of the mission. Alright, so I think the main takeaway from this little fight has been that I understand what the AI does and am capable of rolling very, very well when they attack me in ways that I didn't expect them to anyway. So that was good. Good play by me. Very nice of the AI not to kill my guys and all that. That fight's gonna go on for a while, I imagine. Yeah, no lance works against mechs. So does Void Rift.
Okay then.
We have Solace somewhere. Do not. I don't know, I feel like there's some sort of pressure on me to kill stuff before my mech stops being friends with me, but I'm not really feeling it. We're just gonna chill out and see what happens, I think. Do I think XCOM 3 will have pigeons again? Probably not. Probably they've learned their mistake at this point, right? Can't imagine that they'd make that one again. My Shinobi can't really do anything. I would love to deal some damage to the Andromedon. I'd love to kill the Sectoid. Just gonna zombify though, right? Let's just do this.
this.
Rolling out.
Why is everyone a pigeon? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Scott. Looks like a completely normal XCOM 2 game to me right now. Might be something wrong on your end, maybe. I'd love to actually kill this. Can probably follow that up with something. The mech could micro missile at absolute worst. Oh, we have whirlwind. Keep forgetting, silly me. This could work. Got any opinion on sparks? I think they're silly. They look silly. They feel silly. They make the game silly. I am resolute in my crotchety old man hatred of sparks.
Okay, I'll go. Are you unwell?
Why am I not a pigeon? I'm just dressed like a human. I do understand the confusion, but yeah, that's all that it is. I'm gonna start juggling stasis on the Andromedon for a while. This guy's feeling dizzy. Gross grays.
Confirmed.
So I'm just gonna shred gun.
Back off.
The zombie will attack the shinobi and combatives will counter it. The sectoid will... Oh, shoot me in the face. The sectoid's a problem, actually, if you think of it.
Is it clear?
And otherwise we're good.
Let's rock. Come get some.
Wait. I forgot that I had whirlwind.
Guess
Silly
that'll do
me.
it, eh?
North Korea launched a missile that flew over Japan. Please don't. North Korea. I don't know if North Korea is watching right now, but if you would stop launching missiles at things, that would probably be better for everybody involved. I forgot to fall over.
Check it before you get too close.
He was so confused at having been killed by a pigeon like that. So we have stasis for the next 2 turns. Sanity just has a very low... Well, I mean, we can just try over and over again, right? It doesn't hurt.
It's still moving. Rip him to shreds.
Other places have the pigeons are flying rats dislike of pigeons. That's my opinion of pigeons. I picked that up during my time in Rome, though.
You're all alone now. willing.
It's gonna take a very long time to kill this.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Like a very long time. Fortunately, it's not a timed mission, I guess. Okay, all we have to do is roll a mind control on one of these insanities, and it will all be over. There you go. That's a start. Panicked, I like it. It means I don't have to stasis it this turn. Yeah, best beer. Tried to do your own research about stock and don't have to. Does AP ammo or coil gun bonus work on higher armors like 2 AP against 2? If something has 3 armor and you have 2 armor piercing, then it ends up having 1 armor.
Hey, I'll go.
Oh god, I almost got one of my soldiers killed. That was terrifying. I should not have moved closer to this guy. That's just like a fundamental misunderstanding of how shinobi damage works. That's awkward.
I hope it's
Thanks
worth
for that
it.
follow, Omar.
There is no escape.
War of the Chosen is out in 6 hours for me, so hopefully I will be playing it then.
Enemy eliminated.
It's heavier than it looks.
All will suffer. Armor of the mind.
We're almost done. How many turns has this been? Like 4 turns or something to kill an Andromedon? It hasn't taken an action against one of my soldiers yet. It hasn't been dangerous in any way. It's just like questionable whether this is really a productive way to spend one's time.
What's over there?
Yeah, you can use Insanity every turn, Iron Snout.
Okay, so I got one.
Another flawless mission, alright. The birds are back in town. My favorite fighter armament in Long War 1. I really like Phoenix coil guns. I think they make the like mid to late game air game trivial and are at a nice place in the tech tree. Insanity needs a nerf. Insanity is not what my Psi operatives have been doing that's strong in this campaign.
On the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
Like, it's been fine, but there have been other things which have been a lot more abusive. Fuse. So there is some RNG in which abilities you're allowed to train, and it looks like Bress has ended up training Fuse, which is not one of the ones that I want to have on my level 7 Psi operatives, but it is what it is in this case. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Be right back in a sec.